Hello and welcome to episode 5. By the end of this episode, viewers will be familiar on how to maintain school library stock and manage a school library. First of all, stock maintenance is necessary in school libraries to ensure that the stock is always satisfactory and in good condition. This should be done because the library materials are usually subjected to heavy wear and tear and become dirty and shabby unless they are properly looked after. Books become out of date and may therefore provide misleading information if they are not weeded out. The select balance of books in the catalog can get out of hand unless a deliberate attempt is made to ensure an equal subject representation. Maintenance of library stock can be done in the following ways: cleaning of books on the shelves, acquisition of new editions of books to replace old ones, and withdrawal of books from circulation so that they can be sent for binding. Categories of books to be withdrawn from the stock include the following: those needing rebinding, those damaged beyond repairs, those outdated. Another important aspect in stock maintenance is binding. Books are generally bound to protect them from damage and to give them a longer life. Some new books can also be sent for binding immediately they are purchased, especially paperback popular titles that are heavily patronized. Before a book is sent for binding, the physical quality, the usefulness, and the cost of the book should be considered. The librarian must always ensure that library books are properly handled to avoid rebinding. Now, let's look at managing a school library. For a school library to become operational, a library committee must be in place. There must be a decision on the method of lending books and how non-fiction books should be classified. There is a need to ensure that bookshelves, equipment, and stationery are available in the library. The security of the library must be checked. There is a need to know the different types of library stock and the parts of a book. Books available must be sorted into fiction and non-fiction. There must be a catalog and a shelf guide to help to locate books on the shelves. There must be posters on the walls to make the library look more attractive and notices to remind students of any rules about using or borrowing books. The library committee shall be made up of the assistant headmaster, mistress as chairperson, subject heads, and students as members, and the librarian as secretary. The committee will decide on library rules, opening times, staffing, and the amount of help needed from library monitors. Every library must have rules and regulations and a strict service routine, such as registration of readers, orientation of new readers, lending services, reference services, and library displays. This brings us to the end of episode 5.